Hey there, my name is Christy Hanlon and I'll be your instructor this semester. In this video, I'm not going to talk about the class at all. I'm just going to tell you a little about myself. So if you're not interested in that, it's totally fine if you don't want to watch. So a little about myself. I've been happily married to my husband Tom, who I may mention in class, for about 19 years. We met in Dallas, Texas and moved here to his hometown shortly after we got married. So yes, that means I'm not from here, but I'd like to say that Parkersburg is my new hometown. I love it here. I love being close to nature, and I love the fact that I'm just as likely to see a deer in my backyard in the early morning as a groundhog. I love the blooms in my neighborhood in spring and the gorgeous leaves turning color in the fall. My husband and I don't have kids, but we have fur babies. Currently, two cats. You'll probably see them in the intros to the lecture videos. They like to make cameos when I least expect it. As you'll be able to tell if you look closely during those intros, my home office is pretty much devoted to math and my cats. My husband built the shelves that you see behind me, and we intentionally built scratch posts and little holes for them to climb to each level. They go up and down them all the time. You probably also have seen them go, or will see them go in and out of the hole in the door. The funny story behind that is that we used to have a dog named Abby. Sadly, she passed away a couple of years ago. But when she was a puppy, she liked to come into the office where the cat litter is, and she liked to have a really gross snack. Yes, that's disgusting. Anyway, so my husband took down the regular door and built a half door so she couldn't get in, but the cats could jump up and get in and out of the door. But then Abby was very determined and she decided to jump too so she could get in and out also. So my husband built the rest of the door and put the little archway door so the cats could get in and out, but Abby couldn't fit. There's a little set of steps on the wall on the outside of the door that the cats can jump up to that Abby couldn't make either. So he's quite an inventor and he does a lot of things that cater to the cats. Okay, so you can tell I'm all about my animals. But also, I like other things. I love math, obviously, or I wouldn't be teaching it. But really, I do love it. And I love learning. I've always loved the process of learning. I was one of those kids that loved school. You could always see me with a book. I love reading. Mostly, I like to read for fun sci-fi fantasy books. I am a Lord of the Rings fan. I play D&D with my husband. Since I've been an adult, college has been a wonderland for me. I actually changed my major several times because everything was so fascinating. I've been a physics major, an architectural engineer major, an aerospace engineering major, and a psychology major. I finally decided on elementary education with a specialization in middle school math when I came to WVUP. Yes, that's right, I went to WVUP, and I graduated from here, proudly. I love it here. I loved my professors and the atmosphere and the way the whole community wanted me to succeed. I hope to pass on that feeling to my students. I taught K through 12 for a little while, but I realized what I really wanted was to be in the atmosphere of higher education. I feel inspired in this environment. So that's what made me decide to get my master's degree in math education. Shortly after that, I got the opportunity to teach here at WVUP, and the rest is history. I love it here, and I hope I get to stay here till I retire. I hope this will be a wonderful semester, and I can't wait to work with all of you. Thanks. See you in class.